centuries, we humans have been inexplicably drawn towards the beauty of the stars, to their enormous potential for learning, exploration,
and totally top-tastic shoot-em-ups with more aliens to blast than there's glitter on a fairy. Excellent. On the Mega Drive, it's all-out war with the mass destruction of Alien Soldier.
And for PC CD-ROM, the space race adventure game, Loadstar.
Would you like this?
Beam me down, Scotty. But first, our main preview game. Keeping the theme going with another space shoot-em-up with Stella Assault on the 32X. After the preview success of Starblade on the 3DO and news that the game will be coming to the PlayStation in September, Sega have decided to bring out its own 3D space shoot-em-up in the shape of Stella Assault on the 32X. The game follows Starblade's formula quite closely in that during the game, players sit behind the laser sights of a fully armed deep space fighter, blasting everything that drifts into view. The graphics comprise of three-dimensional polygon-based sprites, and the emphasis is firmly on the kill or be killed idea for this game. The sheer size of some of the enemy craft that speed towards you is quite staggering, but as the old saying goes, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Well, what that should say in regard to this game is the bigger they are, the easier they are to hit, because none of the huge beasts are going down without a fight. The big motherships aren't on their own though, as each wave is accompanied by a barrage of smaller fighters, and these can prove to be a real handful to take out if you get more than one coming at you at a time. The graphics are no way as impressive as Starblade on the 3DO, but it's early days yet for the cart, and some texture mapping wouldn't go amiss in the finished version. Now, as I said, Steve, it is early days, isn't it? But what can we look forward to?
Well, this looks just like Starblade, so everything you've seen in that game you can probably look forward to in this. It's not nearly as good as that game though. There's just not enough detail on the sprites. In fact, it looks slightly like some scenes in Star Wing on the SNES.
Now, you have two ships to choose from, don't you? That's a nice bit of choice.
Yeah, one is smaller but faster and more manoeuvrable, yet can get damaged really easily, whilst the other is a bit bigger but slower, but with more shield power.
There are quite a few weapons as well, aren't there?
Yeah, there's loads of weapons to play with, but the biggest advantage of this game is that you can choose where you want to go, and the cart breaks away from the linear path imposed on you by so many other games of this type, so you can actually steer off into space and follow objects that you want to.
Well, that makes a change. So, in conclusion?
Well, it's early days for this one, but so far I'm not too impressed. It needs a lot more detail, some more colours, and a lot more variety to win me over.
Okay, take that. Now, have you ever felt your favourite game really lacks something? Your favourite soccer game has lost its kick, or your favourite beat-em-up has lost its punch? Well, we've got something that will really make your games go with a bang. You see, of course, if you're really indulging in some martial arts, like we are here with Mortal Kombat 2, you'd expect to feel the punches and kicks as well as see them. And that is why Steve is wearing the Interactor, which does indeed make him feel all the blows I'm throwing at him. So what does it feel like?
Well, it doesn't actually hurt at all. I was just playing up a bit there, but it just feels like a firm massage on your back.
Okay, well, the way it works is quite simple. The computer translates the sound, brings it along into this unit, which translates the sound into vibrations, which Steve feels in his back. And as well as that, you can alter the strength of those vibrations using this little unit here. It works like a volume control, so that is massive power punches there. So what do you reckon then, Steve?
Well, it's really good for beat-em-ups. You can plug it into a Mega Drive or a SNES.
But I bet it's good for games like Doom as well, because you don't always see the enemies coming up behind you on Doom.
It's really great for racing games too. You can feel like the car rumbling around the tracks as you're going round.
Now you can plug it into your normal telly as well, can't you?
Yeah, and your video, and you can turn up the volume to get maximum effect from huge explosions.
So how much does it cost?
That's the only down point, I'm afraid. It costs £80. A little expensive.
But it is the ultimate fashion accessory. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't he look trendy? Not. Okay, now it's time for our second game preview. It's called Loadstar. It's on PC CD-ROM, and I bet it would be really great using the Interactor. If smuggling's your idea of a good time, check out this latest game for the PC CD-ROM, Loadstar. As deep space cargo hauler Tully Bodine, you're getting fed up with the rat race and want to take early retirement. Unfortunately, so does the rest of the haulage industry, and the work's just not out anymore. So Tully decides that he's only going to do one more job before he jacks it all in for a quiet life. But it's got to be the biggest job he's ever done.
Where you been, Tully? Hey, long time.
On returning to his base, Tully and the few space dogs are in the cantina when a mysterious man pops up with an offer he just can't refuse.
I represent Carl Slagan. Here's my card. I was wondering if we could have a moment together.
He must pick up a secret consignment at a cargo bay and deliver it post-haste to a distant moon. 2 snags. He's only got 11 minutes to refuel his hog, jump in the seat and make it to the cargo bay, and the secret consignment is 20 contraband, highly illegal camels. This game's a mixture of first-person perspective race and dodge action and adventuring. Your hog is a gigantic space freight train with about 4 million years on the clock. Cornering and speed are not qualities in which it shines. To make things worse, you're not on particularly good terms with the moon-based security captain, and he'd love to bust your hump with the camels.
Forget it! You got just 2 hours. Get off my moon. Tully, get back to the outer where you belong.
The security captain deploys scores of scout droids around the cargo lanes to block your exit, and they do their best to take you out in a ball of flames. Steve, this simply looks amazing.
Yeah, in a time when great graphics are commonplace, this really is a credit to the artists. These computer graphics are the best I've ever seen on a home machine, and a mixing of video footage and computer animation is just about seamless.
Now, in a way, that's to be expected, because the game is being made by people from the movie industry, and they obviously know their stuff.
Well, it definitely shows.
But what about the gameplay?
Well, from what I can see, and this is only a preview, it's just a case of dodge the bad guys and steer clear of the hazards. There's not too much else going on at the moment.
Yeah, it's early days though, isn't it? What about the navigation? That's quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, to help you through the game, the ship Loadstar is equipped with a state-of-the-art smiley-face computer who gives you advice and does a mean line in joke-telling.
In conclusion?
Well, it's absolutely stunning to look at. If they can improve on the gameplay, of which there's not a lot at the moment, I'll be first in line to check it out on release.
Me too. Finish with Loadstar yet, because later on in the series we'll be going behind the scenes in a special video report to find out how the game was made, so watch out for that. But now for the final leg of our space journey, and it's on the Mega Drive. It's a blast 'em up, shoot 'em up, zap or be zapped battle, Alien Soldier. In an age when we've seen just about everything that a horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up can offer, a novel game based on the genre is rarer than a Frenchman's steak. Alien Soldier is one of those rarities. It's been programmed by the same team who brought you one of the best platform blast-em-ups ever last year, Gunstar Heroes, and work actually began on this game before that one. But due to the increased attention Gunstar was getting, they decided to hold back on Alien Soldier until now. And judging by our preview copy, it's been well worth the wait. At the start of the action, players are presented with 6 juicy weapons, of which they have to choose 4 to start with. Flamethrowers, rapid-fire cannons and multi-directional shooters are just 3 of the weapons that can be beefed up as you sprawl and brawl through the game, picking up power-ups. In addition to his arsenal, the main sprite has a few special moves that players can execute once they've mastered a fair bit of joypad gymnastics. Steve, I've got a real penchant for Japanese games, and it's got a very distinctive look, hasn't it, this?
Yeah, it's got a really extremely Japanese feel to it. No one else apart from the Japanese can come up with such crazy characters. They really use their imagination on this one. It's absolutely the most eagerly awaited shoot 'em up I've seen this year, and I cannot wait.
Right, space may be infinite, but this programme is not. But don't forget you can write to us.
So get your pointy pens and your pneumatic pencils at the ready and write to Choing, Bad Level 10, the Television Centre, Leeds LS3 1JS, or you can email us at 100-302.1207@compuserve.com.
Don't forget to watch next time. We're looking at 2 bold, brand new Mega Drive games and doing a bit of firefighting on the SNES. See you then.
Bye.